there's the back. The drawers here, so it's one sort of big unit that comes out, and then that bottom drawer comes out of that. The walkway there is sort of just wide enough and high enough to have a milk crate when you put the platform up on top. The fridge is just an old King's fridge, so if you don't want it, that's fine. I'm pretty sure I measured that recess to be big enough for like your typical angle as well. It'll be long enough for it and a bit wider. Underneath there's storage for one of those Zempire bamboo fold out tables, which is pretty neat. I got that off some Instagrammer, or their build truthies. Yeah, so yeah, like I'll show the table coming out. It's, yeah, there's the name of the table. And it sort of comes all the way out here. And that pole there is for, like on top of the drawer, I put in like a wet weather access hatch here. So if it's raining and you want to get to your food, you can, and you can cook inside. And then on the bottom of this little thing, I put a little screw so you can screw this little stick in here. And then it's like a little, little sand spike beach table, so you can sort of spike in the sand, and then those holes there are for slotting in a wine glass. And yeah, watch the sun go down. So that's that. Yeah, a couple of little levers here for opening the back. I just need to put the phone down while I do both at the same time. So pretty smooth. And this bottom one here isn't on a slider. The other one's on a heavy duty slider. That bottom one there is sort of big enough for a couple of pans and cups and plates and whatnot and cooking things. That's where we had the cooktop. Probably won't sell it with the cooktop. We'll have to BYO. There's the heavy duty slider. I think they're 1.5 long. It does sort of go back in here, so to get to this section here, I just put a little butt there, and that's just a, yeah, usually where I keep cooking oils and stuff like that. Just move this back in. I didn't quite get to sort of really tidying up the 12 volt, so it's I'll plug it all back in and it'll work, run the fridge all right and charge the battery fine. And there's plenty of spares on the fuse. I'll put a couple extra switches in, hopefully. I've got time for that. Yeah, so yeah, there's quite a few small things that need tidying up like that. Storage wise, it's massive. So I've got all these panels on the side here. I might swap you around to vertical actually. Yeah, and there's a little, this just sits by itself. The rest of it is on one big one that fits between the wheel arches. And then up here, there's this little one in here, and then below that is where that table sort of slides into. Yeah, and the way the mattress sort of goes in is yeah, you can fold it up during the day if you want, and then you can get to that sort of massive hatch there, and then this slightly smaller one here. That big one's got some struts on it, just spring struts and a piano hinge. This one here doesn't have anything on it, just pick it up and pull it out. They're pretty huge, they're quite deep. They're probably, I don't know, 25 centimeters deep and pretty wide and long. Yeah, that's the way I did it. And another little, yeah, just more sort of storage down there. Another one there on that side and on that side there. So to get to the battery, you can just pull that down and move it forward. And it's a little compartment there. I've just got a a deep cycle in there. Gets 140 amp hours, I can't quite remember. There's enough space probably for a small inverter. And then over this side is where the charger is, DC-DC charger. I think it's 30 amp, but like it's just king, so yeah, it's been fine for me. But if you want to change, I obviously understand. So that's most of the back. So it won't come with that table. When you want to sleep, you just pull this out, pop it up on top there, and you're good to go. I've slept in there quite a few times with me, my partner and our little dog, and it's been great. Yeah, the roof has